Hello and welcome back, or if you're new here then welcome. Today I am reviewing the Transporter Wheel Duffel 40 litre from Osprey. I am a huge fan of Osprey and always have been, so working with them through Dream Big Travel 4 has been absolutely fabulous. For anyone who is new here, Dream Big Travel 4 is a travel blog which was founded by Cassie and Bradley. They have dedicated written reviews and then I have the video content over on Gear by Orla. We were sent this by Osprey to review, but this goes for both the written and video. By no means am I told what to say. We're kind of inflicted any sort of opinion or information or anything like that. Brands that send out products want us to give honest, authentic reviews, and honesty is what I will be given. We do have affiliate links in the description if you choose to purchase a product through those affiliate links. Then that just gives us a commission that we put back into the channel so that we can give you honest, authentic reviews. I just thought I would give a disclaimer that affiliate links or no affiliate links, buy via them or don't, I will still give my honest opinion. As mentioned, I've always been a fan. I just find their products get me really psyched for adventures. They're a bit like Arc'teryx, Salomon and Patagonia. Those kind of products make me actually want to go use them and be adventurous. Recently, my partner and I went to a wee kind of glamping experience in Endrick luxury glamping. So if anyone does venture up towards Glasgow end of Scotland, it's just kind of out like I guess in the country, but it is a lovely wee escape. And while I was out there I decided to test out this lovely carry-on. Where this place is in the countryside, so about 40 to 45 minutes walk to Killearn, which is a gorgeous wee village. We didn't take a car, so on 2 occasions I lugged this luggage on the roads, the back roads, mud, stones, so it was a good wee testing period, especially for the high road chassis framework with the wheels that are built for any surface. So it was just good to just test that out and see how they go. Before I get into that, let's run through some details. This is priced at 220 in pounds. The dimensions are 23.62 in height by 14.17 in width by 11.02 in depth, and that is in inches. And it is a weight of 2.72 kg. So for the materials, you have Blue Sign approved all over, 600D recycled polyester on the bottom, and 900D recycled polyester for the main, really giving you that water resistant for a carry-on that you ideally need, especially when you are adventuring out onto the back roads and you are in Scotland, so you don't know what kind of weather you're going to get. I do always say regarding carry-ons and the measurements, please do measure it up with your own airlines. I know fine rightly with the ones that I commute with, being Ryanair or EasyJet, that this by no means will fit in as a carry-on. I would definitely have to check it in. It's just a bit too bulky and too noticeable to even try and get away with it. So just make sure that you are measuring it up with your own airlines. So this is the tan. You can get it in the black and blue also. They also have a range of different sizes. Bradley is currently testing out their Transporter 120 litre on his ski trip in Italy. So the structure of this carry-on is completely different to the ones I have reviewed before. Linking with Osprey's style, it is a very much active carry-on, kind of replicating that backpack duffel feel to it. The molded bottom here on the carry-on protects the bag, and it is what keeps the carry-on standing upright. Okay, so let's run through some of the features of this bag and then I will give you my pros and cons to this carry-on. On the exterior here, not only do you have this extractable handle here, which is super duper handy. All you have to do is push down and it extends up. It extends up really nicely as well, so you think that it could just stop there, but then it goes completely a bit higher, so that is handy enough to build to your own build and height, but it is a bit rigid sometimes, so you do have to kind of yank it a bit or just be more gentle than I am. It kind of is soft here, that rubbered kind of material, which is grand, and then the rest is just your basic. You've got kind of these fingerprints, so it makes it a bit more comfortable underneath. And then what I absolutely love about this, kind of again going back to this backpack style, is the other handles that are implemented throughout this carry-on. So what you have is one on the top here, one on the side, and then one on the other side. And this came in super duper handy. As I mentioned, I have lugged this a bit. Whenever I was testing it, I say I had lugged it. I lugged it for a bit, and then my partner kind of took over, and it was super convenient for him to then just carry it on its side. And it is super easy then to just maneuver through either like trains, or if you are putting this in the overhead locker or anything like that. It just means that you have multiple handles to kind of take it from. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. At one stage through the 45-minute journey of my partner carrying this, and between the two of us, he kind of was like convincing me that there has to be like stowable straps. Like, he believes that this is like the shape of a backpack, so why wouldn't there be like stowable straps that you could put away and then just carry this on your back if you need to? Which, by the way, Osprey, probably a genius idea. I can give you his contact details for that if you want to know more about his design, but I think that would have been just really ideal. But thankfully we were saved by the handles, and it came a bit more easy to maneuver. It was too heavy for me to even attempt to lift it the whole 40 ways, so we did just take turns in that. But I guess in saying that, they have designed it so that it is meant to suit these kind of rugged adventures, those cobbled streets, different environments, especially with the bottom here that I'll get into soon. So not having those straps should not be an issue. That brings me to the wheels. You have two, then you have this static structure, but like having a bumper point at the bottom of the carry-on. They also have these two bumpers you might have on the side of a carry-on for when setting the bag down, but because its opening is at the top here, they have opted to put the bumpers here, so whenever you are lying it down, it is protecting this kind of different material here that is a bit more stretchy, and I don't want to say cottony, but it's definitely a different feel, and maybe more likely to get dirty and having a bit of effort to clean, rather than this one that is quite easy to just wipe down. Externally, then you have extra loopholes should you want to attach anything in here. They are a bit small, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points that you can attach anything externally if you want to. Again, kind of getting that backpack feel where you have external loopholes on the straps and things, and that's where you have them here beside the handles. So that is handy enough if you don't have enough room inside, that you can kind of plop things on the outside. On top here you have your ID holder, so say you are using this as a carry-on, then you can just plop that in there for identifying your bag. These are the straps here inside, which I think are either for compressing the bag or attaching your backpack to the carry-on. I thought this could have been the straps to carry it with, like to give that extra support, but quickly realized it was not. It says on their website that they are tuck away toe straps, allows multiple bags to be strapped together in a train for easier rolling. So that is that. I have not used them, but it's handy enough that they are there and you can tuck them away when you don't need them. And then you have this top kind of access loading zip here pocket where you can just open it. It is covered by some material, so you can kind of tuck away the strap, so it's not the zips, because it's not then that noticeable. And if you open it up, you have plenty of space. I have fitted my 500ml water bottle in there, and I've put my charger in there as well, and my purse at the time. When I was traveling with it, I've kind of packed this out to kind of replicate what I had in there, because I did unpack it, so I've tried to repack it for you so that you can see what you can kind of fit in there, but that gives you just plenty of space for just grabbing what you need on the go. So then you have this main opening. On the straps you've got the lip hole, so you can attach your own kind of lock should you want to this main compartment. They don't have anything for the top one here, but as mentioned, the fabric kind of covers that, so you're well secured in a sense. this is your kind of U-shape opening. I'm going to open it. I'm going to see how it opens and we'll see what the crack is. This is how you open it. Imagine it being flat down. And then in here, I just packed kind of like face stuff, like face cleanser and face pads to just wipe off my face at the end of the day. And inside, I managed to fit. So you've got your compression straps, which are super handy to just hold everything in, as you can see. I had a pair of jeans, a top, makeup bag. I had a shirt, pajama bottoms, hoodie, thick jumper, and I have boots in here. So it does pack out. Obviously, maybe be a bit more minimalistic and smart with your packing. That's why I had to bring another bag. The compression straps are really, really handy. On the inside, it's just space. You do have the hardware here on the back. It doesn't really compromise the space because of the flexibility around here. You've got a wee bit more of a leeway to kind of play with the space, especially up here. You can definitely pack it up and out and just compress it all in a bit better with the straps, and also because the front is flexible, again, then you can kind of just push it all down. But there is plenty of space to work with, and if I had just packed smarter, I probably wouldn't have had to have taken another backpack. So that is basically it in terms of its features. So I'm just going to run through some of my cons and pros for this carry-on. It definitely is too bulky for me to use as a carry-on, but it worked out really well for trips like that, like we getaways on the train, on a bus, in the car. It was just really convenient to just pack up and go. I don't know, I think I'm just being picky now. Like, would I prefer in the 35 litre to maybe be more comfortable rocking up to the airport with it, to try and get away with it? Does it need a laptop compartment, like a dedicated one? Would that be too overwhelming? Maybe for the price, that's probably what you want to see. But again, going back to this active carry-on, this is what it is definitely suited for. The pros to this carry-on are definitely the unique design to it, the adventurous feel, the water resistant material, keeping everything inside nice and dry, and see if it doesn't scratch. You're able to wipe it down and clean it quickly. The external features makes it feel more adventurous and you get more for your money that way. The handles on the luggage are super comfy and really handy for just picking up the bag and going. And of course they are made of recycled materials, so that is an absolute bonus. I believe this luggage has a multi-purpose. It can be used for travel, tech gear. With the coating and the hardware, you are definitely assured that your belongings inside are 100% safe. I had my camera in there and it was just grand. It can be used for rough camping or glamping, as mentioned, travel through the mud, muck, heat, snow, rain. It is super lightweight and I had a grand old time using it. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this carry-on. If you're interested in more reviews like this, then you might want to consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the GBO community. I would be forever grateful for that. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next review.